The Chrysler Sebring used to be the workhorse convertible of the rental car market.
Last year was called the Sebring, and this year it's called the 200. And we felt that was appropriate because so much of the car is really new. Everything that you see from the outside is essentially new, and certainly everything on the inside is new for this model year.
Some people in the auto industry believe that rental car success can mean showroom slumps. As a frequent traveler who loves convertibles, I've had my fair share of ragtop Detroit steel. In recent years, I've steered clear of the Sebring. To paraphrase Jerry Seinfeld, not that it matters, but I just didn't feel that the driving experience was worth the extra money at the rental counter. It was a combination of the cheap feeling of the interior and body flex that made me periodically look in the rearview mirror to make sure the trunk was still attached when I went over railroad tracks or any other significant bump. But shortly after starting the engine of the big new convertible from Chrysler, now called the 200 instead of the Sebring, I realized why they changed their name. They didn't want to be associated with that bloodline.
What's new about this is much of what you see in the front of the car is indeed brand new. The hood, the fenders, the headlights, the fascia, the fog lamps, everything that you see in the front of the car is new for 2011. We've also reworked the interior of the car. New instrument panel, soft touch piece all the way across, everywhere the customer touches. The seats have been reworked to make them more comfortable as well. The door trim panels are new with soft touch armrests.
The new 200 is available as a hardtop convertible that, as my photographer put it, is so cool it looks like a transformer. That either means I need to get older photographers or watch movies made after Hillary Clinton went from being a wronged wife to one of the most powerful women on earth. The 200 is not like many of the really cool, really expensive convertibles from Europe. It's a big car with American-sized proportions.
We can actually put real people in the back seat of this car, and that's one thing that sets us apart.
Can you get them back out?
Oh yes, we can even get them back out. The front seats fold forward nice and easily, so you can get in and out past the back edge of the door, and then you can just slide the seat back.
So it's for full-size human beings?
Full-size people can fit in the back seat of the car.
When the top is down, the rear seatbelts make a weird noise, sort of like those annoying vuvuzelas. It's something that can be easily cured with some pieces of Velcro or even snaps.
One of the great things about a hardtop convertible in a city like this where you got the dieseling truck and sirens and all that other stuff is that you can close the top and it gets a lot quieter. Anybody who's owned a convertible has been in this situation where they're stuck in traffic, they're kind of moving, but not really, and it starts to rain and they want to close the top, or they find themselves in a bad neighborhood. This new Chrysler not only puts up a hardtop, you also hold the same button in and it puts up the side windows.
The Chrysler 200 convertible with a 3.6-liter 24-valve V6 generates 283 horsepower and gets you from 0 to 60 in about 7.5 seconds. The 200 also gets 19 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway. The 200 convertible starts at about $31,000. With GPS navigation, a 30-gig hard drive for music, Boston acoustic speakers, and the retractable hardtop, the price as tested was a little over $35,000. I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.